Guys, today we will be reacting to his story. While I'm on my For You page, probably should react to his first video.
A woman stepped out of her house red in the face, marched over to my car, tapping her nails on my roof. I'd broken down just minutes ago and couldn't move, but
She got to jail. She gotta go to jail.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but my car is broken down. But
Yeah.
she cut me off and leaned through my window. I don't care if it's broken down. Just move right now. I stared at her in disbelief and told her slowly, my car is...
Like, elephant. Stupid. You heard it. His car is not moving because it's destroyed or something.
Her face twisted in anger as she kicked my door so hard.
Yeah, that's a sound effect. I remember that.
Getting my boyfriend. She stormed away.
His boyfriend is just like her.
Immediately stepped out.
How's the boyfriend so skinny and the girl so fat?
Her finger at me before I could reply. This leech is parked here. Tell him to move. I calmly explained my car's broken down. Can you try turn it on? I put the key in the ignition and nothing happened. He shook his head and immediately turned to the woman. Can't you see his car's broken down? But she flailed her arms. I don't know what that means. Just tell him to move. The man gripped his head while I started laughing because I couldn't believe this was happening. She instantly screamed, he's laughing at us, and literally went to slap me, but he caught her hand. No, he's laughing at you because you're being crazy. He exhaled, then walked back inside while I rolled my windows up and called a recovery vehicle while staring right at her. The next morning later, I drove by the same house and saw her outside with boxes in her arms and tears in her eyes. The boyfriend was right there. You're crazy, he told her. That car breaking down was divine intervention because it showed me I shouldn't be with you. He slammed the door in her face, and when she turned around, she saw me parked in the exact same spot as yesterday, smiling at her. A woman stepped out of her house.
That's funny.
When we landed, a woman stepped out of her.
Next video.
My alarm buzzed at 7 a.m. and when I picked up my phone, my heart sank because it said October 23rd for the fourth morning in a row. I was stuck living October 23rd over and over.
What?
I had no idea why. When I got to school and sat down to eat breakfast, I spotted a kid named Elliot sitting alone at the end of the table. I nudged the girl next to me. Do you know that kid? She shrugged. No idea. Something about him stuck with me because I'd sat in that exact seat myself before I made friends, and I remembered exactly how it felt. When the bell rang, I watched two seniors follow him toward the gym doors, and something in my gut told me they had something to do with why this day kept resetting. By loop 7, I stopped walking straight to homeroom and followed him to bed, staying far enough back to watch without being seen. One senior grabbed Elliot's and dumped it upside down onto the floor. Whoops, Elliot dropped to his knees to grab his papers, and nobody slowed down to help. My throat went tight, remembering what that felt like. On loop 9, I got there just as one senior shoved Elliot toward the stairwell at the end of the gym hall. Watch your step, the senior laughed, shoving him again, right as Elliot's foot missed the top step. Stop, I screamed, but I was too far away to do anything. I saw him fall, then woke up in my bed at 7 a.m., heart pounding, before I ever heard him hit the bottom. That's when I realized this time loop wouldn't end until I actually saved Elliot's life myself. That day, I skipped breakfast and ran straight to the gym doors, planting myself between Elliot and the stairwell before either senior could get close. Leave him alone, one of them smirked. Or what? I grabbed Elliot's arm and pulled him back a full step from the stairs. I was trying to think of my next move when a teacher rounded the corner and both seniors took off. Elliot stared at me, still shaking. Why'd you do that? Because nobody should feel alone. The next morning when my alarm went off, it finally said October 24th. Elliot waved at me when I got to school, then walked over and sat down next to me instead of alone. My alarm buzzed. My idiot
Yo.
started peeing himself outside English class. I'm so nervous for this presentation. If I screw it up, I'ma have to repeat junior year again. I slapped Rex. You got this, bro. Just try to picture everyone naked or something. He immediately started grinning at my chest, like he was already picturing me shirtless, and I pinched the bridge of my nose because I had no idea how this was about to go down. We walked in, and we sat down, and Rex went to the front of the room because he was first to present. This is my report on the Emperor's new CC.
CC loads.
His eyes started darting from person to person, and I could tell he was picturing them naked. I thought Rex was going to keep presenting, but he jabbed a finger at the front row and screamed, "Put some clothes on! Y'all freaky as hell!" I buried my face in my hands because I couldn't believe Rex had taken my advice so literally. I whispered to myself, "Ain't no way, bruh." Rex backed into the whiteboard, pointing.
Ain't no way, bro.
Why is nobody wearing clothes? Have you no shame? Even the teacher? I turned to the class to see everyone's reactions, and every kid was grinning ear to ear. One whispered, "He's so committed to the project. This is cinema." My jaw dropped because the entire class thought this was part of his project. In reality, man, whatever you do, 7:15 a.m. when he still hadn't shown up. I was extremely worried. By noon, he'd missed his first bowl in 10 years.
I love edits. I love doing edits. What is it? ¿Qué es esto? What is it?